in upstate New York, Connecticut, and New Jersey. Through KIDD's Calls for Alarm, a fire education and safety initiative addressing fire safety gaps, we are donating 4,500 smoke alarms to 8 departments. Thank you for making the trip today. I would like to give a special thanks to KIDD and the FDNY Foundation for donating these alarms to us at the FDNY and to our neighboring departments. The goal of saving lives is why every firefighter, EMT, and paramedic sign up for the job. No matter where we work, we do it to make a difference and to save lives. We know that fire safety education has led to a decrease in fire deaths, and education about smoke alarms is critical. To date, we've had 48 fire fatalities in New York City. In fact, 3 fatal fires have occurred this week alone. Some of those fires occurred where there were no working smoke alarms or no smoke alarms present. It is critical that everyone have a working smoke alarm in their home, and that is why we are here today, to share safety. At this time, I would like to introduce the FDNY First Deputy Fire Commissioner, Joseph Pfeiffer.
Thank you, Cap. It's good to be here with everybody today, and thank you for making this trip. We're proud to have representatives from the different departments here, from KIDD and from the FDNY Foundation. As firefighters and first responders, we're committed to fire safety and public safety. And for me, for 37 years, from firefighter to chief officer, I responded to too many fatal fires and seeing families torn apart because of the tragedy. But we know that fire safety education is important to prevent residential fire deaths. If we could get that information out to people, we can make a difference. Smoke detectors, as we all know, need to be in every home, on every floor level, in every bedroom and outside the bedroom. And people need to have an escape plan to know what to do when there's a fire and that smoke alarm goes off. To get out safely and then call the fire department. As the captain mentioned, we had a number of fatal fires this week alone, and that tragedy we feel for those families. But we know that smoke detectors can make a difference, and KIDD donating thousands of smoke detectors to the FDNY Foundation and now to other states and states across the country can make the difference to save lives. That is why it's an honor to be here today to promote fire safety and to promote everyone having a smoke detector in their homes. If you're in New York and you can't afford a smoke detector, well, notify the Red Cross, and we'll have a smoke detector installed for free in your home by a firefighter or one of our wonderful volunteers. So thank you again to our friends at KIDD, to our Fire Foundation, and our other fire departments for coming here and making a difference to save lives. We're calling this sharing safety. We're sharing safety across the city and across the country. And we can do that together. And for more information, people can go to the website FDNY Smart to learn more about smoke detectors, more about fire education, and more about saving lives. And we'll do this as a community of New York City, our fellow states and fire departments, and we'll make a difference. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Commissioner. Now, I would like to give a warm welcome and a big thank you to our partner, Kidde, North America's #1 home fire safety brand, for their generous donation of smoke alarms for today's event. It is my honor to introduce Kidde Representative Roderick Brown. We are grateful to you and Kidde for helping us to keep families safe. Roderick?
Thank you for the warm welcome, Captain Kozo. Good morning, everyone. Kidde is proud to be here today supporting the FDNY Foundation and several tri-state fire departments in helping keeping their residents and their communities safe with the installation of Kidde smoke detectors. As you all know, having a working smoke detector doubles your chances of escaping a house fire safely, making today's distribution efforts imperative. For everyone at Kidde, fire safety is part of our DNA, and community risk reduction is our mission. We want to help to protect every moment for everyone. Last year, Kidde launched the Cause for Alarm campaign, which is meant to shine light on fire safety and equity in America and help keep those in vulnerable communities safe. As part of our efforts, we've donated more than $1 million worth of smoke detectors and alarms to the FDNY Foundation and Habitat for Humanity. And what we're seeing here today is a ripple effect for Cause for Alarm. The FDNY Foundation has kindly agreed to share a portion of their allotted distribution or donations with the area fire departments desperately in need of resources. Together, we are all #sharing safety. Cause for Alarm strives to inspire thoughtful action and foster more equitable fire safety and prevention methods in effective communities through the power of allies like everyone here today. Together, we can all play a major role in helping protect and save more lives. We are working to provide all communities with the access to education and resources and product solutions needed to feel safe and protected in their homes. We invite all of you to visit causefораlarm.org to access downloadable fire safety information and brochures to share with your communities. And we look forward to where we take this initiative in 2023 and beyond. Again, thank you for everything that you do to keep your community safe, and thank you for having us again. Take care. Thank you.
Thank you, Roderick.
You're welcome.
Now I'd like to introduce Jim Simone, Assistant Chief of the Bloomfield Center Fire Department in Bloomfield, Connecticut. Chief Simone and his department recently suffered a fire fatality and are here to share a critical life safety message. Chief?
Hello, everyone. First, I'd like to tell you about our town. Vincent and I, he's my friend right there. Bloomfield is a small community. The department has been, for decades, been functioning as two systems for years, except for now. We've joined forces and have combined our assets to try to better our community. Captain Janai is the community outreach in the Blue Hills, and I've been promoted to their fire marshal. Our town is a very culturally diverse with a wide span of economic needs. A large number of our citizens are elderly who are experiencing economic hardship and often are alone. We, a joint fire department community, are grateful for the ability to receive these for our residents. Just recently, our departments suffered a loss in several fires in our town. We had a loss of life, and it was tragic to our firefighters. Our firefighters, as myself, we always ask the what ifs. What could we have done differently? What did we do wrong? And our biggest outcome was time. Also, we had a additional fire, and the residents were able to escape due to working smoke detectors. Oh, sorry. As a fire marshal and assistant chief, working with the whole town for about 14 years, Vincent has been on the Blue Hills for about 27. We know our town, and we're aware of the needs of our community. We truly needed these smoke detectors. There are no words to express the gratitude. I leave you with this. Life is for a second. As firefighters, seconds count. These smoke detectors offer those seconds. Thank you to KIDA. Thank you to FDNY. And we appreciate these tremendously. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. Our next speaker's fire department will be celebrating their 100th anniversary this October during Fire Safety Month. These donated alarms will be a part of that momentous occasion. Please welcome Deputy Fire Commissioner from the Mountaindale Fire Department, Kevin Moeller. Commissioner.
It's kind of humbling here growing up in the city of New York and being in the presence of such great men, women of the FDNY, the FDNY Foundation, and KIDA. Mountaindale Fire, like you said, is 100 years this October, and we come from a very low-income area, roughly around 400 citizens we have in our area. We are surrounded by other villages and towns which these donations will go to, and there is nothing more impressive when you show up to a fire seeing that every occupant is out of that building. Considering the fact that we are a low-income area, people have to make a choice, and it's a difficult choice, whether it be fire safety or putting food on their table or putting clothes on their children, sending them off to school. This is a great effort put out by the FDNY Foundation and absolutely KIDA, and we are so grateful the fact that we are not only able to go back and hand them out to our members, our citizens in our area, but also to the surrounding areas, which are also struggling with lower income families. Captain Koza, thank you. He actually gave us a great insight with regards to using the Red Cross for installation purposes. Our area is surrounded, it's multilingual. Unfortunately, there is a communication barrier with a lot of our citizens in the area, and the Red Cross could certainly afford us that opportunity to cross that barrier and help these get installed, as opposed to sitting in a drawer when you hand them out. So we're definitely grateful for the FDNY Foundation, Commissioner, and KIDA. I know it's kind of hard right now because lunch is next, so no one really wants to hear me listen to talk about everything. But I do greatly appreciate it. Our district appreciates it. I would be remiss not to thank someone sitting in the audience with us, Karen Larson, who is also a commissioner and a member of our volunteer fire department for in excess of 20 years, her and her husband and son, as well as myself being a firefighter, interior captain, and a deputy commissioner now with our commission. Thank you very much, gentlemen, ladies.
Thank you, Commissioner. And thank you so much to everyone for being here today. Again, we are grateful for the support of KIDA and each of your fire departments for sharing safety. Let's share these smoke alarms far and wide. Get them into the homes of the most vulnerable communities. And together, help save more lives. That concludes our press conference. We are happy to make ourselves available for any news interviews and warmly invite you all to join us for lunch and refreshments. Thank you again. Appreciate it.
Nice job.
Thank you.